Hello, hello. It is Ross Bertella one more time. It is day 2 of spoilers for Showdown First Four Lights, and we've got a couple more cards. Actually, another card. There's going to be a bit of an extra spoiler at the end, but we'll have warning for that. But for now, let's go to the cards that have been revealed on the site today. It's actually 3 of them, so I guess we have 4 cards today. I don't know. Math was not my priority, but it sure is a priority for the designers with Prevent Military Escalation 2. It follows the same format with the 2 missions. I'm not showing you the other side, but you have a Cardassain engineer. You can build an outpost there. You've seen these before, 25 points instead of 30, blah, 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 blah. Let me know when I get something new and interesting. But this does kind of tie in with what we saw yesterday with the secret prison having a built-in brig so that you didn't need a holding cell door. Between that and this card, you've got 3 cards in your seed deck. You've got 2 cards in your seed deck that are actually 4 cards. So there is some real big efficiency with the TNG Cardassians. I'm a little not sure about this mission, though, especially outside the Showdown 4 Lights experience. I mean, it's a 25-point mission, so you don't just need 2 other 35-point missions. You need a 35 and a 40. And that's going to be probably a bit much unless you're going for around the corner. And that really isn't something that you can always count on. 25-point missions aren't really used. I mean, this one you can beef up a bit, but why do that when you can just have missions already beefed up and beef that up even more? We'll see. I'm more than happy to be proven wrong. But the other card we have today is a Universal Personnel, Jill Ora. She's daughter of Gul Madred. Good to see her on a card. It's always nice to see another named Cardassian on a card. I'm not quite sure what she's bringing to the table. I mean, I see she's got youth exobiology and geology. Those are rare skills in TNG Cardassians, but let's face it, isn't a skill with TNG Cardassians. She's not the only source of either skill. I don't know if she's the only universal source of either skill. Civilian's not that great unless you're going Korlaneskos. Youth is not the best skill. So we'll see how this goes. She is a fun little addition, especially if you need a civilian for your Korlaneskos. There's worse things to go with. But that strength of 2, that can be a big liability, especially with people going pew pew pew. So that takes care of the cards that have been revealed on the site, which brings me to Tuesday's Dilemma Day, which involves a spoiler. So if you want to avoid spoilers, go away now. Just go away. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll have discussion on the cards revealed. Just go away now. If you want to save yourself from spoilers, spoiler warning, done. All right. If you haven't checked out Kaiser's Tuesday's Dilemma Day, you will want to check it out. It involves another thing that you can use for your capture personnel. Like you said, it is something that will require setup, and you are kind of hoping that you do not have a mission specialist there. That will kind of depend on how strong the captives are in your brig, and that's really not something that you can control. You want to be careful with how you're able to manage that, and it might not be something that you can manage. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. You do want to make sure that that's the dilemma your opponent faces fairly late in the game. One of the things that I'm good at is figuring out where people will be early in the game to put a dead stop. But if you could put it in a mission that they will attempt, although they have to attempt it later in the game, it's not too bad as long as you've got control of who you get into your brig. All right, that is all that I have for today. Thank you very much for listening. And yeah, we will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. But yeah, Cardassain Deck